guys, welcome back to Makings of Chanel Dijon, and thank you so much for joining me for another Sunday. Today we are making my favorite and of course my kids' absolute favorite, cinnamon toast apple pie. Oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to taste it. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Right now we have our 4 Granny Smith apples, super large, but that's why we're gonna use 4 because we can't have too many. We have our butter, our brown sugar, our sugar. We have this little thing. Listen, I'm gonna try this, y'all. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I saw this and I was like, it's gonna make life so much easier. So I grabbed this from Rouse. And we have our cinnamon toast crunch seasoning. You guys, this is a must. I got it from Rouse. It is amazing and one of our main ingredients. We have some nutmeg, we have some cinnamon, we have some vanilla extract, we also have some allspice, and we have some cinnamon toast crunch cereal, just a little bit to add in our good syrup. We have some cornstarch to help thicken it as well. First thing we're gonna do is set our oven to 375 and get to peeling and chopping up our apples. Let's do it. Okay, now that we have our apples all peeled, we are going to try our store-bought thingy from Rouse. So yeah, I think you just y'all. I think you just basically press this down. Oh, it works! Look at that! You guys, this is lit. Wait. Okay, I'm a fan officially. Like what? Officially a fan of this. This is amazing, you guys. And it comes, get that. I know y'all seen it before. I know y'all saw it in the fruit. Ooh, watch this. The confidence is there, y'all. What? Okay, it takes a little strength in the arms, but you know, I've been working out with Rebecca. So, you know, y'all, I'm good, I'm fit. Okay, so go ahead and honestly, these chunks are a little big, I'm not gonna lie. So we may want to just use like maybe half of this next one. Okay, and these are some really big apples too, by the way, y'all. Okay, so one more time, just go down and boom. Yeah. Remember where y'all saw it first, okay? This is as seen first TV. No, I'm just kidding. But y'all saw how it was used first, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and don't forget to get rid of the core, y'all. Don't use the core. Okay, now we have our apples all sliced right here. Let's go ahead and turn our pot on. Let's go ahead and dump this butter. Butter is literally the main ingredient for anything, I like to say, that's going to be absolutely amazing and tasty. Anything that's super rich as well. It's like, ooh, it always starts off with some butter. Go ahead and give your butter a nice swirl. You know, on Makings of Chanel Dijon, we don't use measurements. We just eyeball everything, mostly. So go ahead and melt your butter down until it's all milky. Add in some of your brown sugar. Stir it all around. Watch that syrup and that juice start to create. Ooh-wee, you guys. It should be melting down, all in there. Now you're gonna want to add in some of your white sugar as well. So go ahead and sprinkle in some of your white sugar, just a little bit for right now. But keep it nearby, like I said, because soon, ooh-wee, you guys. We're gonna be adding in our apples. Make sure you break down all of your sugar, no clumps in there. Keep on stirring, stirring, and stirring, you guys. Once you have a nice, good amount of syrup right here, you're going to want to cut your fire down just a little bit on low. And ooh, you guys, this is when it gets good. We're going to want to take our Cinnamon Toast Crunch and just go ahead and mash it up. So just in little fine pieces, because then we're going to add it into the pie. And after we have our crushed up Cinnamon Toast Crunch, we're going to just go ahead and just sprinkle just a little bit in there. Then we are going to add our apples and go ahead and mix all of that in there and coat those apples, you guys. Make sure you coat your apples. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure, if you need to, I'm probably gonna add a little bit more butter. Make sure you coat the apples with the syrup, because next we're gonna go in and we're going to add cinnamon onto our apples. Okay. Sprinkle your cinnamon. Okay. Yes, you guys. This is a perfect fall treat. So I actually make my cinnamon toast crunch apple pie for my kids for their first day of school. They absolutely loved it. I feel like it just really sets off the tone for fall. It just really gives it that, it's fall, we're with mom again, and they just love it. It just gives school days, really just makes everything so much more better. Like hot chocolate. Okay, go ahead and add some of your vanilla extract. Go ahead and mix that in as well. So right now, you guys, you're still gonna have a bit of a syrup, yet it's not thickened. That's what you're going to add your cornstarch for. So just make sure you're just coating your apples for right now. Keep it on a simmer. Go ahead and just coat those apples. Don't be afraid to steal one. Go ahead and add a little bit of your allspice. Sprinkle that on in there. Go ahead and add some of your nutmeg. Just a pinch. We are going to go ahead and add some in our Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Sprinkle this in because this is our secret ingredient. You guys, this Cinnamon Toast Crunch is amazing. I absolutely love it. And guess what? It just came out. Well, I discovered it a while ago. So I have been using it ever since. I actually started doing the cereal a while ago, but I actually found the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I just added it onto the recipe. Now, to make our sauce thick, we're going to add a little bit of our cornstarch. This is gonna thicken up to make a syrup. Okay, so you're gonna see it thicken as well. Make sure you guys stir this very well, okay? We don't wanna see any thick white clumps in our syrup. None whatsoever. You wanna keep adding the cornstarch in until it gets really thick. Now that your syrup is nice and thick, it should be all nice and covered on your apples. We're gonna go ahead and turn our fire off. Let that sit and cool for a little bit. And we are going to sprinkle a little bit of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch at the bottom of our pie crust. But before you do that, what you're gonna wanna do is poke a couple of holes into the bottom of your pie crust so it helps not for it to stretch and just get bad. You need it to be having holes in it. So you're gonna go ahead and sprinkle your Cinnamon Toast Crunch at the bottom, and then you're gonna go ahead and pour in your apples. Look at this. Wow. You guys. Oh, and that drizzle, amazing. Okay, so next, you guys, we are going to sprinkle just a tad bit of our vanilla powder. Just a little bit. Just show it a little bit of love, okay? You know, and then we're going to put our pie crust cover over our pie. Go ahead and press it down. And don't forget to add the slits into your pie on the top so it has some air, ventilation in it, okay? Go ahead and you can either press it on to the bottom, press it in right here, whichever you would like. My kids like a crusty pie, actually, like a lot of crust on there. And if you like to go ahead and weave the pie crust in, you can go to my blueberry pie. I have a whole tutorial about that on there. Okay, so we went ahead and added our layer of our pie. If you want to know how I did the edges, I went ahead and pressed them down on a fork. You can go ahead and see that on my blueberry pie video. We're going to take this and put it in the oven on 375. So I just went ahead and put our pie in the oven for 40 minutes. So we'll wait and then be able to cut into it. See you guys then. Now that we have taken our amazing pie out of the oven, we are going to let it sit for 15 minutes before we cut it. And thank you so much for joining me for another Sunday. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoy your cinnamon toast apple pie. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.